Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup look. Before I get into this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Lily. She has her own clothing collection called Cronster. I'll leave the website down below as well as the Instagram. Make sure to go check it out. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I have my coffee and my water because I think it's like every cup of coffee that you drink, you should be drinking 3 parts to that. So 3 to 1, 1 to 3 ratio. I think that's true. I don't know. If you guys want this mini water bottle, it's the size of my head, and I'll leave a link for that down below. Oh god, I need that coffee. I'm really is there something? Sorry, I had to like readjust my pillows and my bedding because it looks weird. I don't know. Okay. The main thing that I have changed is my face products. I saw an esthetician and she really just changed my life. I think she hates me because I just was DMing her so many questions on Instagram about my skin, and she was like, if you don't, I don't know, she just wasn't loving that. Basically, I've just mainly switched over to powder products, and this Bare Minerals foundation is so amazing. It's just the original foundation. It has SPF 15 in it, which is great. So I have the shades Golden Beige 13, which is a darker shade, and then Medium Beige 12, which is my lighter shade. So I have these 2 beauty sponges that I got off Amazon. They kind of have these fibers on it, so it mimics like a brush, but it's also a beauty sponge in one. I'm just gonna use, I'm just gonna use this one, and I just pat it onto my skin. Basically, by using a powder foundation, these don't really, well, it depends on the ones you get. Some of them do have really pore clogging ingredients, so definitely check your ingredients, but this is pretty clean, and there's no silicone that a liquid foundation or a cream concealer would have, because sometimes when you're, you know, washing your makeup off, that layer of silicone just doesn't come off, and it's just kind of soaking into your pores without you even knowing. So I think that was a big reason why my skin was breaking out, like I think it was like 2 years ago or so, really badly. I love Fenty and Glossier so much, but their face products really just added more texture to my skin, and for that I don't use their face products anymore, which is really sad. But so that's pretty much all I do with Medium Beige 12. It's super lightweight. It's just to kind of even out my skin tone slightly, and then I'll just go in with concealer. So I have these NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. These have been my go-to since I was 16. Like, these are my very first concealers, but this is in the shade, yeah, Custard, and then all you need is that much. A little goes a long way, and you especially want to be careful with under eye concealer because you can get carried away when it's really just the daytime. Like, you don't need to wear that much concealer. And these Sephora Salicylic Acid concealers have, yeah, 2% salicylic acid in it. They're not very great with coverage, and I don't know if they're doing anything for my pimples whatsoever, which is a little bit annoying, but I just let that sit for a little while I move on to other parts of my routine. So I typically just don't even cover my forehead. I don't really care about covering that. Maybe I can just add like a little bit of this Golden Beige 13 Bare Minerals foundation shade, and this is just to kind of like warm up my skin rather than to cover those pimples up there. Yeah. So instead of using a contour stick, I learned this from Makeup by Hindash on YouTube. Definitely subscribe to his YouTube. He is just one of my favorite makeup artists ever. He shared this tip where it's just, don't even like use contour. You can just use your darker foundation shade if you have that, and then use that to like naturally warm up your face. Of course I still do go in with like bronzer, which you'll see. This is another great way to avoid using like contour or anything kind of heavy, but it also comes down to like your preference of makeup. I'm really chatty today, guys. I'm so chatty. And then, yeah, this is literally just to warm up the face. I also do have a big pimple. This is gonna sound so weird, but I find these like under the surface pimples really interesting because I know they're about to come out and I'm just waiting. But typically if I have pimples on the outer perimeters of my face where I would just naturally add a deeper shade, I don't even cover it with the lighter foundation, just because that just adds more product that you don't really need. So I'll do the same on this side. And this side, I'll zoom you guys in. This side you can see a bit more. I have a bit more blemishes here. I think it's because I like sleep on this side of my face, so that's probably why. But I just keep this darker shade high as well. You don't want to bring it down too low, or else that just drags on your face. It's literally just like you're contouring, but with foundation, I guess. Like that. And I still have like a little bit of stuff showing here. I really don't care, it's fine. And then now we're gonna blend out the concealer. So actually, I don't know why I did that. For this, I take a concealer brush. This is from Real Techniques, and you guys might have seen this in my video on like how I spot conceal. So this is what I do. I just blend around it, and these flat brushes are great for blending for acne or any of the sort, anything that you want to cover. So for pimples that are scabbing, I just go back in with the lighter Bare Minerals foundation shade, and I go over it, and it just kind of fills in the texture. And usually I'll blend down my neck, but I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter to me if I blend down my neck or not. That's pretty much it for spot concealing and just that portion in general. Yeah, now we're gonna blend the under eyes. So we're just gonna go in with this beauty sponge. What I do is I blend part of it. I just kind of blend out the parts where I feel like if I was using my finger, I would be dragging the under eyes, because I have a bad habit of doing that. I think I need to treat my under eyes more gently. I learned a tip from Makeup by Ariel. He doesn't go like right underneath, I think it was Ariel, but he doesn't apply under eye concealer right underneath, because that just looks like a full glam look, and if I'm going out to a grocery store, it's not necessary. This is where I use my ring finger. You want to use your ring finger because it applies the least pressure out of all the fingers. I don't even know why, but we do it. Oh my god, I'm literally falling asleep. I like can't open my eyes right now. Okay, so that is it for the face makeup. It does take a while. I do give myself quite a bit of time to do my everyday makeup, but realistically it's not a lot in comparison to like what I used to do before. I really just spend a lot of time blending everything out and making sure that what I want to be covered is being covered. Wow, that really took a while just to blend, but I don't think I don't know. Did I put a lot on? Maybe. That's it for that. We're not even done yet. There's still a lot to go. Now it's time for my eyebrows. If I was deserted on an island and I could only bring one makeup product, it would be an eyebrow gel, and it would be this eyebrow gel. This is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I have just let my eyebrows grow out, and no one else has touched them except for me. So that is one eyebrow in comparison to the other, and I didn't add anything else besides this clear brow gel. And it's really just like a facelift when you use eyebrow gel. It's amazing. Oh my god, I really am struggling to keep my eyes open. I went to bed at 4 last night. Another thing that you want to have is a spoolie. I have a lot of clean eyebrow spoolies, but this is kind of what I use to fix that there if I don't want to add more product and more gel. I just kind of want to reshape my eyebrows without making them freaking fried Krispies or something. And then for the front, I like to kind of go a bit heavier with the product in the front of my eyebrows because it just really emphasizes the hairs there. And that's pretty much it for the eyebrows. Love it. Okay, this is a thing I do. My thing is I'm always considerate of my eyelashes throughout my entire makeup routine because my eyelashes have a mind of its own. They will rise, they will fall, they will do whatever they want. Literally, look at that. So I pretty much just curl them throughout my makeup routine just to make sure that when it comes time to put the mascara on, like they're ready. Those are the curled lashes. So now for bronzer, which is another one of my favorite steps. This specific makeup brand is called Pore Cosmetics, and this is their bronzer in, I don't know, but it's their Vacation in a Jar mineral bronzer. And Pore Cosmetics is specifically catered towards acne prone skin. So if you're looking for a brand that just gets it, definitely recommend them. What I do is I take this fluffy powder brush from Real Techniques, and to kind of bronze up my nose, I just go under here, create 2 little dashes. Then I also kind of run it along my nose, and then here. And then this is a new trick that I've been doing. So I basically just kind of flick it inwards and, oh, eyelash. Guys, oh my god, do we all know this feeling when we lose an eyelash? Did I just lose it? I wanted to make a wish. Okay, it's gone, whatever. So this is just my way of kind of enhancing the eye shape and bringing in my eyes some more, adding more depth because I have a bit more of like flatter features. And I just really run this through. I literally only take a bit of bronzer. I think it's better to have less bronzer on your brush than more. Always tap off the excess product. I will just run this small brush just across the forehead. Your girl's got a round forehead for sure. And then there's really not even that much product. I also just continue to do this just to blend everything in. And then the next part that I'll do is I take a little bit and I just add a little bit of bronzer out here. And then I'll also just take a little bit more in. Smile. This is a trick that I learned as well, and you kind of just go under your cheeks like so, just to shape it. The next thing I'll do is I take a big brush, also from Real Techniques. Literally, all of my brushes, my makeup brushes are from there. I take the tiniest bit and then I just add that to my jawline. This I take a little bit higher on my jawline, like here about, just to create that natural shadow, like that. And I do the same on this side. I like using bigger brushes just because I feel like it totally diffuses this product more. Once again, it's just important to have a lot of blending brushes. And I also use my eyeshadow brushes as blending brushes for like concealer, so you can definitely make use of anything that you have. Just have options because blending is so key. I can't emphasize that enough. Okay, and then we go in to here, and then I'll just take a little bit more and blend around my forehead like so, and then also just stifle a bit of that here. Stiffle, I don't know how to pronounce that, like that. So it's just super duper natural looking. I don't know, hopefully. And this is another thing that I do. So I take more of that bronzer and then I add like a line at the end of my eye like that. just to lift the eye. I really do this as my everyday makeup routine. Like, I'm not even, it is a long process. There. I kind of skip this part of my nose because I have a bump. Don't really need to emphasize that. I gotta say, I think this is some of my best work. This is really good. I'm quite impressed. You guys, it's blush time. I love this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. This is in the shade Captivating. It's this beautiful pink. And I just take this, once again, Real Techniques blush brush, and I take a lot because Makeup by Ariel said that the blush is the first thing to go. It's basically the one makeup, what's it called? Makeup product that usually doesn't last that long on your face. So he just adds double the amount of product that he usually would with blush. And you basically just take it up pretty high, like kind of, don't obviously go like that, but just, you know, don't worry if your brush ends up going there. Just add this beautiful flush to your cheeks. And I also take a little bit up here. That was like the first makeup tip I learned. I was in Ulta and this guy taught me that. I was gonna say, oh yeah, but also we don't want that under eye concealer to disappear, so go back in with your beauty sponge where you were blending your concealer, and then just go like that. I also searched up these ingredients. They don't have any ingredients that would really clog my pores, so this is fine for me, like that. I used to only put blush here. No, you want to take that up. Cute. I literally feel like that isn't even enough. Yeah. Oh, we're not done. We are not. This video is actually taking me like 40 minutes to film. Okay, so now we're gonna do highlighter. This one is from Priya Cosmetics. It's their Aura stick highlighter. So for this, all I do is I take my ring finger again, kind of swirl it in, and look at that, that's beautiful. So what I've learned is actually to put your highlighter on top of your cheekbones. So it's just gonna kind of like sit on top of your cheekbones, like that. Instead of just putting it here where it's lower, that's just not as a, I don't know. That's not what I really like to do. We'll just kind of blend that out with my other finger. So now it's time for mascara. Another one of my favorites. Once again, we're gonna go back in. So what I do is I take the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is the waterproof mascara. And I also use the Glossier Lash Slick Mascara. They work beautifully together, I will say. So this L'Oreal mascara is a game changer. Like, for me, my eyelashes are long, which I'm super grateful for. I have been using this eyelash serum from Sephora, and it's actually made the biggest difference for my eyelashes. My eyelashes are naturally already pretty long, I would say, but this just gave me the length like no other. So for mascara, I buy new mascara tubes every 3 months, and I'm gonna leave the address down below, a place that you can ship it to recycle your mascara tubes or any kind of product empties that you have, and they'll recycle it for you. So we'll do that. And then I go in with my Glossier Lash Slick. You guys know I love this mascara. Bringing those lashes together. There's a clump right there. And then I also use this to wing out the ends of my eyelashes. Like so. Do the same on this eye. That. I don't know if you guys remember from my last everyday makeup tutorial or if you were watching my videos back then, but I do this one eyeliner trick, and I still do it all the time. Oh, it's here. So this is the same Bobbi Brown eyeliner gel that I've been using, and I typically do this after I apply mascara, just in case that eyelash curler rubs any of the gel off. But I just kind of slide in and I lightly line only the outer corners of my eyes, and it just makes that look thicker, like so. And then this is a new trick that I've adopted. It's basically just taking some of that eyeliner slightly and bringing it into my inner corner. I've tried to do that insane winged eyeliner where you take it in to your inner corner, well, past your inner corner, like you literally just draw it in here, and it just looks so bad. Maybe not just doing it right, but this is kind of my shortcut to achieving that kind of look. So that is it for the eyes. We're almost done. Now I take Q-tip and I just rub off any of that unwanted foundation. And this is my favorite part. Are you guys ready? Okay, so I use this lip balm, and I've like, yeah, like these will last forever. But okay, so this is my new lip routine. Are you ready? So for my lips, this is the Makeup Forever Waterproof Pencil in 3C. So I just fill in the Cupid's bow. And something that I most recently learned is to always like take in your lip liner to your inner corner. This part I do overline a little bit at the bottom. Okay. And then I go in with this Bite Beauty lip crayon. You guys, this is so creamy. I just add a little bit onto the top and the bottom lip, and just like that. Then, you know, I couldn't stay away from the Fenty gloss, but I haven't really been going crazy with the Fenty lip gloss like I was before. I go through phases, and I'll just dab a little bit. Also, once again, just blend everything together and wipe off anything that needs to be taken off. Zoom you guys out. Okay, so we're zoomed out. I'm gonna take off these clips. Yes. Oh my god, I forgot powder. So we use a little bit of powder, just a touch, just a little. This is from Priya Cosmetics as well. It's their Calm Down Anti-Blemish Powder. I just got a little sample of it, but I've had this for a while and there's still a little bit left. I'm gonna go back in with that beauty sponge that I used underneath my eyes, but I just mainly use this powder to kind of set my under eyes slightly. And I love using beauty sponges with powders. Like, it just really pushes the product into my skin, like so. And then I'll always add this to my chin area, because this is where the mask usually goes. And also this is typically where I'm getting pimples now because of the freaking masks. So I'll do that. And a little bit around here. And that's pretty much it. Now we're done. Okay. Whew. So that is it for this makeup tutorial. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and check out my friend's brand, Shop Cronster. The website will be linked down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.